Well, today's International Women's Day, and while there are many female leaders across our region today, it didn't come without struggle and the work of many historical women.
Yeah, reporter Kate Nemrich has a look at some of the leaders, past and present, leading the Tri-Cities. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, Casey and Sydney. Well, Elizabethton recognizes their current female leaders today, and there are a lot of them. We're also taking a look back at some notable women who led the suffragist movement here in the Tri-Cities more than 100 years ago.
Mary Eliza Shout-White, and she was recognized as the leader of the suffrage movement in Johnson City in the lead up to passage of that legislation.
Eliza White led the way here in Johnson City to fight for not only equal rights for women, but worked for causes like the Red Cross. Prophet says she used her visibility in the community and worked with national leaders to make their cause known.
She led a parade in Johnson City, and she based it on the one that was held by Alice Paul in Washington, D.C. in 1913, and Johnson City's happened in 1916, and she was the woman who was on the horse leading the parade through downtown Johnson City.
White rallied for white women, while Bertha Brewer Ellis fought for the African American community. Her history and that of other black women is much harder to dig up, but historians are working to make it known.
Girls Club is still named for her, so her voice and her history is more recorded than others, because she was really prominent in her own community and did a lot for education in African American communities.
More than 100 years later, Elizabethton is celebrating a community of female leaders. Main Street Elizabethton says of the 144 businesses in the city, 70 are owned or operated by women, almost 50%.
I never dreamed this many would show up, and I'm so glad they did, because they've been in the shadows, and I'm glad that they come out and showing their face, and not just behind a desk or behind their store.
Business owners say they offer each other a lot of support.
It's awesome. The support is like really tight. We all try to communicate with each other when something's going on, and it is really supportive community.
So Elizabethton will be sharing that photo and some highlights of those business leaders that they took yesterday, later today. And Prophet says if you want to look for more information about the suffragists, you can ask more at the Reese Museum, and they're also working to make that information more available online. Casey, Sydney?